glimpse of the pregame pep talk right there. Sounds like, guys, they are ready to go. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. By my side, Steve Kerr and Clark Hill. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. But the bad news is there is no basketball. There is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby. This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. Welcome to the Air Canada Centre, home of the Toronto Raptors, and a great venue for basketball. 10 games back from the top spot, they're still jockeying for position.
You know, right now for the Raptors, they've continued their breakout season. I mean, they've showed tremendous promise thus far, and I'm looking for big things from this team.
Yeah, Clark, as the postseason approaches, there's plenty of optimism, but as you know, the playoffs are a whole different animal. Let's see if they can continue that momentum.
Here are the starters from Milwaukee, all brought to you by State Farm. Clark in at shooting guard. Gallenberg's out there with Udo. Then it's Harden, and it's Jennings in at the point guard position. And for the Raptors, Lowry and Fields are at the 1 and 2. Then it's Bargnani. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Warwick in at the 4 spot. Now here's DeRozan. 23 points for him the last game against the Wizards in Washington. Here's Clark. Here's the pick. And that's good for 2. And guys, pretty interesting comments he had after their last game.
Yeah, I tell you what, this kid has a little spicy salsa to him, a little bite. I mean, you never know when he's going to come back at you if you're a reporter. Never a dull moment when he steps up to the mic. He's going to speak his piece, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's a two-sided coin, Clark. I mean, it can be good or bad. Sometimes it can help draw some attention off the rest of the team, but also you don't want to be a loose cannon. I mean, you can stir up some controversy and make things more difficult for your team.
Now, here is Fields. And in the game with Washington, he did not play well. Lowry. Here's Warwick. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
The Bucks making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Bulls.
And, guys, I watched that game, and I remember thinking to myself, where's the aggressiveness defensively?
Yeah, I don't know why they played such casual D, Steve. I mean, there was no urgency, no fight, no intensity. I mean, it was just a flat night for them defensively. I mean, it was hard to watch.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yeah, earlier I spoke with Scott Skiles. I asked him about the matchup problems created by a player like Andrea Bargnani, a 7-foot sharpshooter. He said he can give us problems, no doubt. It's tough to really bother that shot, and he can also put it on the deck and drive. We've got to just get into his body, try to make him a facilitator rather than a scorer. Kevin, we'll see if they're successful.
Thanks, Doris.
Not his best quarter. I mean, the shots just haven't fallen for him.
Barbosa kicks to Harden. That puts them in the lead.
You know, Kevin, they were a step late on their defensive rotation, and that helped them get right to the rim.
Passes to Bargnani. Back to Lowry. Sinks that one from the post. Lowry's got his first bucket of the night. Last outing for Toronto, unsuccessful. It was a loss to the Wizards.
And that game featured one of the least consistent offensive performances you're going to see from them, Clark.
Yeah, no spurt ability on display at all, fellas. I mean, they needed to make a few runs, but it just never was able to happen for them.
First one falls for him. And Jennings drops them both. Toronto trailing. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks, that one in Milwaukee.
And I'll bet they're still not sure how they lost that game, guys, or at least that it wasn't a little closer anyway, because they got some good performances out of a few guys.
Yeah, you know what? That's one of those games where you just have to tip your hat to your opponent. Give him credit. Give them credit. They played a terrific game.
Here's Barbosa. The Raptors knocking down the tray. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And let's bring up a list of point guards that over the last month have been on fire from three-point land. Kyle Lowry is second.
Well, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and shoot the three. A great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Yeah, I'd love to see a three-point shooting contest just amongst the point guards so we could watch these guys do work. I mean, I don't know which one of them I'd choose, but they're all pretty good.
And he makes the first. And Barbosa drops them both. The Raptors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Lowry kicks to Bargnani. Bargnani gets a screen from Lowry, and the shot is good. Bargnani's got 5 now.
And did you see the pick there? Got him wide open all the way to the rim.
There's the dish to Harden. Kicks it to Barbosa. Pulls it up. Gets to the corner and buries it. He has 6. The Raptors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Lowry with the ball, and Jennings picks him up defensively. DeRozan against Harden, and it's DeRozan missing.
It's been a struggle. It's not happening right now. He needs to settle down a bit and let the offense come to him a little more. He's forcing things right now.
The 3 from Harden. The long-distance 3 is buried.
Big mistake not having more defensive pressure on him out there.
Lowry with the ball, averaging 14 points a game. Back to Bargnani. From downtown, they get the rebound. Warwick gets the bucket.
Excellent job carving out space under the glass to make that putback possible.
Barbosa kicks to Harden. Harden left side. Barbosa. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Fields. Barbosa's shot is off. The Raptors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. The drive by Lowry. Fields against Jennings. The fadeaway. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Warwick's got 7 points in the game.
This is an interesting matchup. Neither team has been able to get an edge.
I tell you what, it's been enjoyable to watch this one. I mean, they haven't given an inch to each other, and neither side is backing down in this one.
Harden can't hit. Raptors with the lead. Here's DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
They can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, the opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities.
And here's Harden for 3. Another miss by Harden.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
I don't know. I mean, we've seen him hit those in the past, but like you said, the defender was on him like glue. It would have been quite a bucket.
Now, here is Fields. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Over Udo. Fields can't get it to go.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Dishes it to Barbosa. Shoots over DeRozan. And the Bucks miss again. Raptors leading by 3. Outside Lowry. There's the 3. Here's Fields. So both teams making some changes here.
We'll get a chance to check out Brandon Jennings, some of his numbers. In the back half of the season, he's been nothing short of marvelous. 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, he's done a nice job of creating good looks for himself.
And Steve, I really think he deserves an awful lot of credit for making it into the top 10 in three-point shooting. I mean, that's pretty high-quality marksmanship when you're a top 10 three-point shooter.
Offensive rebound. Out to DeRozan. There's the pass to Lowry. Outside, Davis. Left side, Davis. Back to Lowry. over Harden. Valenciunas kicks to DeRozan. And finally they hit one. DeRozan's got 6 points.
Yeah, off to a rough start. Just doesn't seem to have the rhythm with his shot.
Here's Clark. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Jennings. Here's Gooden. Shot is blocked. Now here is Fields. Tight defense on him. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Kevin, they've been playing with an awful lot of energy here, getting a lot of offensive rebounds. That's always an indicator of hustle and energy.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Here's Clark. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And the offensive rebounds leading to second chance points.
Yep, Kevin, and they have 6 in this quarter. And you know what? That's always a good sign in terms of a team that's focused and energetic. I mean, when you can get to that offensive glass, you're doing some work.
The Bucks making a switch here. Jennings is checked in.
Well, he's got the special ability, Kevin, to make shots while being heavily guarded. And I don't know how he does it, but he figures out a way to get the ball in the basket, even under pressure.
And quite honestly, I think his finishing ability sets him apart as well. I mean, he's more than comfortable attacking the heart of the defense and finishing over it. You know, they've really built the lead on their inside game and their ability to convert second chance opportunities, Kevin.
Here's Clark, averaging 32 points a game. From the high post, he drills it. Clark's got his second bucket tonight. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Down low. And that one's good.
Kevin, nice high percentage look right there.
Bucks trail by 7. Goes up the baseline. And good on the basket. Book it. Clark's got 8.
Everything is working for him right now. He's been a huge factor in the quarter.
And so here's Toronto. And here's Calderon, looking for his first bucket of the game. And that one's good. The Bucks have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Clark. Out to Harris. He kicks it to Clark. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Jennings. Trains the three-pointer. He has 5.
Both sides really coming out of the gate firing here.
Guys, they look like they were raring to go in this one. A lot of offense early on.
And here are the Raptors now. 4-point game. Calderon kicks to Johnson. Shoots over Jennings. Johnson can't get it to go.
Well, they have come out of the gates with purpose and focus, just gobbling up each and every rebound.
Matt Clark, they have really asserted themselves on the glass. We'll see if they can keep this going in the second quarter.
Raptors leading by 4. There's 1:34 left here in the opening quarter. Now the feed to Ross. It's hauled in by Harris. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Clark. He's got 8. The shot from the low post is good. Clark's got 10 points.
His team really needs this kind of effort, and he is bringing it forward. He's converted time and time again this quarter.
And let's get a look at a group of point guards who have been rolling in the second half of the season with some very important and impressive point totals. Look at Cool Hands, among the league leaders, 4th in scoring.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in the league. To see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, it's wacko. That's sort of the era we're in right now, though. A point guard who consistently takes things into his own hands is far more common than it used to be. Some people may not like it, but that's the way of the modern NBA. Change is inevitable, and I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing.
And Milwaukee has possession. Calderon unable to get his shot to go. Clark the pass to Henson. The game now all time.
But a great example of how to set a good pick. He really allowed his man a wide open look.
Now here's Calderon. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Shoots over Jennings. Pass to Calderon. Goes for the alley-oop. No good from Ross.
That would have been a nice alley-oop there.
Well, you got to love the effort, though. Almost showtime.
Here's Clark. It's all tied in Toronto. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing in your opinion?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
Lowry and Fields are at the 1 and 2. Then it's DeRozan, then it's Bargnani, and it's Warwick in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, cool hands, and the last outing against the Bulls was simply terrific. He finished with 36 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. This outing just the latest from him in what has been an incredible display of basketball.
Thank you very much, Doris. Not a huge surprise for him, Clark, to come out with such a mission-like attitude.
It really isn't. I mean, it's part of his mental fabric, which he likes to play with. A lot of his focus is required to deliver a game like he did.
Yeah, he likes those situations. He likes the pressure. He seems to thrive in those circumstances. And, boy, he came up big.
And Bargnani backs in. Outside Lowry. Lets the three fly. Tries again. He flies to the bucket and lays it in. Warwick's got 9.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
The Bucks shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Both teams will make substitutions. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. D'Alembert with the screen on Calderon. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barbosa, nailed from three-point land. Barbosa's got 9.
Now, they gave him just a little bit too much breathing room there.
Raptors trail by 6. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Shot's good.
Well, none of the defenders were quick enough to step out and get a hand in his face on that jump shot. Big mistake there.
Barbosa off the pick from D'Alembert. Barbosa dishes to D'Alembert. And he throws it down with one hand.
And you really don't want to give up too many dunks like that. One is too many.
Oh, yeah, no, certainly you're right. You know, that's making it way too easy for sure.
Yeah, major breakdown defensively. They've got to tighten things up here.
Now, here's Calderon. Looking for his first bucket of the game. DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. Calderon's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's a major weapon, guys. It's that simple.
Harden kicks to Barbosa. Lock at 6. Here's Vugrinic. Trains it from 9 feet away. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Well, they keep going right back to the paint, and who can blame them? I mean, they're getting it done in there.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 buckets, guys, have come from inside the lane area, so I'd expect them to continue to go inside right at the defense. They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Now, here's Dallenberg. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago.
3 straight buckets in the paint. They're making it look effortless.
Well, speaking of effortless, you'd like to see a little more out of the defense. How about trying, guys?
DeRozan against Harden. And Valenciunas that time on the assist from DeRozan. Bucks leading by 4. Feeds it to Barbosa. Harris a screen on Fields. Here's Barbosa. Good. Barbosa's got 11 points.
You know, he's given them a nice scoring option through most of this game.
Now Calderon. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. He dishes it to Fields. DeRozan passes to Davis. Open look. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. Timeout called the Bucks.
Take a look at what the last month has looked like for the Bucks as far as NBA stats go. Second in scoring, second in assists, and they're number 2 in fewest turnovers a game. I call that squeezing the orange, and that's a team effort, everybody valuing the ball.
And I think what's most impressive when you talk about those points per game is the fact that they're spreading it around. This is a very unselfish team. They work to get good shots every time down the floor, and they become a very efficient offensive team.
As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. You look at the Raptors and checking out Milwaukee. Right behind him, just 1 spot down.
When you look at Toronto, they've continued their breakout season. I mean, they've showed tremendous promise thus far, and I'm looking for big things from this team.
Yeah, Clark, as the postseason approaches, there's plenty of optimism, but as you know, the playoffs are a whole different animal. We'll see if they can continue that momentum.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Toronto. And Mbaamute's checked in for the Bucks. He doesn't get the second one.
Well, I'm sure he'd like to have that one back, but making it a 2-possession game was the key, and he got that done.
Ross dishes to DeRozan. The shot misses. And Milwaukee the other way now. Harden with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Bucks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. And when you look at the numbers, impressive.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And the first one at the line is good. Harden hits them both.
Another trip to the line, and he's right on the mark. He's not a guy you want to get in the habit of putting on the strike.
Johnson sets the screen for Calderon. Ross kicks to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Johnson, and it's blocked. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. It's stolen by Calderon. He feeds it to Wright. Back to Calderon. Tries from the block. And again, no good by Toronto. Bucks leading by 7. To the inside. Deflected. Fast break Toronto. DeRozan. Ross kicks to Calderon. He passes to Johnson. Passes it to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Over Harden. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 12 in the game.
They don't seem to have many answers for him in this game. He's doing a terrific job out there. Outstanding work.
Here's Clark. 11 points in the game. It's blocked. Ross passes to DeRozan. The dish to Calderon. Throws it up high.
How about the nice exquisite timing on that alley-oop. Well done.
Yeah, two teammates in total sync right there. You're right.
Very harmonic.
Oh, man, it was beautiful. The pass was delivered right to the hoop. Set up that jam.
There's the pick. Clark kicks to Gooden. That's good.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some point, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
Here's Jennings. Toronto grabs the miss. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game.
Man, what a play. Man, oh man, finishing with flavor.
Yeah, he put something extra on that one. You're right.
And the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
Clark on the wing, Harden. Over DeRozan. Harden can't hit. Raptors trail by 3. Calderon kicks to Ross. Back to Calderon. Over Nba2K13. They get it back, and that one's good. Right.
He has such a great feel for how a missed shot is going to come off the rim. Really plays those angles well. That's exactly why he consistently beats defenders to the ball.
Here's Clark. 11 points in the game. The drop step. He squares up and sinks it. Clark's got 13.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And, Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Udo's checked in for Gooden. Barbosa comes in for James Harden. And it's Udrih in for Brandon Jennings. Now, here is Fields, averaging 10 points per contest. Great open look there. He has 7.
You know what makes it difficult to guard Bargnani is that he's 7 feet tall, but he's got shooting range out to about 25 feet. So the big man on the defense has to stay out with him on the perimeter, and that really opens up the floor for anything you want to do offensively.
It sure does open up the floor, Steve, and he can get into a rhythm, too. If he gets a few good looks at the hoop and is feeling it, he'll get hot real quickly with his size and shooting touch there. It isn't much you can do to stop him. Here's Clark. 16 points for him. Kicks to Udrih. Dishes it to Nba2K13. And the pass to Clark. Shoots over Fields. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
He kicks it to Ross. The feed to Lowry. Left side Lowry. Feeds it to Ward. Rebounded by the Bucks. And Nba2K13's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Clark. He's got 18. He dishes it to Udrih. Pass to Clark. He feeds it to Udo. Clark now recovering. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Ball's knocked loose. Jams it with authority.
You let him get to the rim, and that's exactly what's going to happen. You deserve that.
He's more than capable. You're right, Clark, of providing some great highlight reel material.
Yes, sir.
And for a point guard to finish like that, I mean, that is just special.
Bargnani. Can they get it? And that one's good. Bargnani's got 9.
He's been producing all night. It's up to the rest of his team to start kicking in a little bit.
Udrih dishes to Clark. He passes to Udo. Passes it to Clark. Here we go, all alone. Ross. It's rebounded by Udo. Udo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Barbosa kicks to Udrih. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. .109 left to play here in the second quarter. They get it again. Warwick outside for Lowry. The dish now to Ward. Kicks to Fields. Launches it. Shot is off. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Clark. 20 points for him. And Udrih kicks to Barbosa. And that is good. Barbosa's got 13 points.
Well, another hoop there. They're playing well.
Looking to add to this cushion, and that's just what they've done, I think.
The pass to Ward. Over Nba2K13. And again, no good by Toronto. Bucks leading by 8. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Clark. Dishes it to Udrih. He kicks it to Clark. 6 to shoot. That's good. And it's Udrih with the assist that time. Clark's got 23. Now Lowry. Free throw line jump shot. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And the first half is now in the books. Bucks ahead, up by 11.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
No fooling, this is 2K Sports, but we still got a few tricks up our sleeves for an April Fool's Day halftime report. The Milwaukee Bucks have the lead against Toronto. Outstanding bench production. They've gotten a very nice lift, and that's made a huge difference for them on the scoreboard. Some textbook basketball from Cool Hands. He's racked up 23 points, and he's been able to provide some nice assists as well. For the Raptors, they haven't been as good early on. They'd like to forget that first half. Coach has not been happy with what he's seen out there, and they'll likely come out with major adjustments. A rough first half for Jose Calderon. Dreadful from the field. He hasn't connected on any of his shots. That'll be all for us here at the studios as we head back to the start of the third quarter with Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris. Thanks so much for joining me.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Cool Hands in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, the points have really come in bunches for him so far, and not really a surprise because you know exactly what he can do.
Well, he's been in the groove all game long, Steve, and not too many hiccups in regards to his shooting, but we also have come to expect this from him, so we're not surprised by it.
Here's who Scott Skiles is starting the second half with. Clark in at 2-guard. Udo out there with Harden. Then there's Jennings, and it's D'Alembert in at the center position.
He's going to take that shot every time if he has that much room to get it off.
And here's D'Alembert following Kyle Lowry's three. Nice shot by D'Alembert. D'Alembert's got 6 points.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
The feed now to Fields. Back to Lowry. Feeds to DeRozan. Good. 16 points for him. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Jennings passes to D'Alembert. Pass to Harden. Bucks passing it around. Clark gets to Jennings. A three-pointer is right on target.
Now we're getting used to seeing him hit those shots, aren't we?
Raptors trail by 11. Lowry with the ball. 5 points in the game. He dishes it to Bargnani. It's rebounded by Udo. Udo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The drive by Jennings. That's good. Jennings has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, the offensive efficiency has been really important. I think that's been the difference.
Well, you know, I think it's pretty simplistic, but it does oftentimes come down to this, making shots, and that's what they've done.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Second half is flowing nicely so far on offense. 75% from the field is what they're shooting.
Harden up top. DeRozan defending. He feeds it to Clark. Backing down. Outside Jennings. High post try, and he hits the jump shot. Jennings has got 13.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking. A chance to check out some of the numbers for Ekpe Udoh. some good contributions since the All-Star break. 15th in field goal percentage, and he's been using his size and quickness to great effect defensively. He's in the top 20 in the league in blocks per game.
You know, talking again about his field goal percentage, Steve, I mean, that's really been a strong suit for him, an area of strength in his game, and he's basically been efficiently and reliably scoring.
Fields dishes to Lowry. Fields a screen on Jennings. Jumper off the screen, and the rebound goes to D'Alembert.
Shot seems to be a little awry today, just off a fraction. They've got to have him pick it up, though, and soon.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Jennings against Lowry. He passes to Fields. Backing down. The drive by Lowry. Kicks it out to Bargnani. Shot clock at 6. Fields can't get it to go.
Tell you what, he can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because he just can't find the range.
And here's Lowry. He has 5. Tries for the alley-oop, and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Well, the shooting guards you see listed there have been the ultra-reliable players for the past month. Take a look at their percentages from the field during that time. You take a look at Fields, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, James Harden.
Well, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable, very consistent shooters. You know, it's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
I'd say it's beyond a safe option. It's a great option. The ISO play was made for these guys. All they need is just a little room to operate, and you can count it up. Buckets.
Buckets. I like that.
Here's Lowry. After Udo's basket, Bargnani, D'Alembert covering. Bargnani passes to Fields. Drilled from 11 feet out. Fields has got 6.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Harden against Fields. Harden kicks to Clark. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. A chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Ed Davis has checked in for Toronto. And then for Milwaukee, Drew Gooden has checked in for D'Alembert. Tobias Harris comes in for Udo. And it's Barbosa in for Cool Hands.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Raptors have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Well, solid numbers for this club from the free throw line this season, shooting about 77% collectively.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
The Raptors making a switch here. Valanciunas has checked in. Both free throws good from DeRozan. Bucks leading by 13. This is it to Gooden. Backing in. Back to Harden. Shoots over DeRozan. Harden can't hit.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Ammonia strong finish right there, partner. You hear me? That was ammonia strong.
Yeah, ripped it down with 2 hands.
That's about as high percentage as you can get.
Now, here is Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Lowry against Harris. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. Back to Lowry. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Raptors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Free throw drops for Lowry. Brandon Wright's checked in for Valanciunas. And Milwaukee also making a switch. And Baamute's checked in. And so Lowry nails both of them. Bucks leading by 9. Barbosa kicks to Jennings. Left side, Harris. Kicks it to Nba2K13. Buried from 15 feet out. Nba2K13's got his second bucket of the night. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Lowry gets the screen from Davis. DeRozan. Another shot. And he races to the bucket for 2. Wright's got 6.
You know, Kevin, his scoring has been one of the few positives they can take away from this game so far.
Jennings dishes to Barbosa. The dish to Harris. The pass to Gooden. He kicks to Barbosa. Dishes to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The drive by Jennings. Gets it to go. Jennings has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
What a quarter for him, and with this lead, I mean, they might as well just ride him the rest of the night.
Jennings against Lowry. And there's the feed to Fields. Fields off a pick from Wright. Lowry against Jennings. Steps back and fires. And another basket for Toronto. Here's Barbosa. He's got 13. Here is Nba2K, and their work on the board pays off with the second chance points. Nba2K's got 6 points, and the Raptors call time here.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court, so I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there, so take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's Calderon looking for his first bucket of the game. No good. Bucks leading by 11. Here's Clark. Harden up top. Shoots over Fields. Rebound by the Raptors. Warwick's got 7 rebounds in the game.
He hasn't been one of their key guys tonight, but they are still winning despite his lack of production.
And again, no good by Toronto.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
Harden the pass to Clark. Here's Vugrinic. Gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 13. The Raptors have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%.
How can you describe an alley-oop that far away? I mean, wow.
There's not much you can say, right, Steve?
It's like a football Hail Mary, guys, a long bomb.
Harden against DeRozan. They set the pick. Here's Clark. And Udo with the stuff. The Raptors have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Calderon kicks to Warwick. Feeds to Bargnani. And the Raptors tack on 2 more. Now Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Vugrinic. He's guarded by Calderon. He dishes it to Dallenberg. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Good strength there. Just barely off with that attempt.
I don't think you can fault him right there. A lot of contact on that one.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Amir Johnson's checked in for Bargnani. And it's Lowry in for Landry Fields. He's perfect from the line this time. Raptors trail by 13. Lowry with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Out to DeRozan. Shoots from the elbow. Again, Toronto.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
And D'Alembert kicks to Jennings. Can't get it to go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And here's Calderon. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Calderon.
My goodness, seems like he's got every point this quarter. Just an amazing job helping to cut into this lead.
And Udrih kicks to Harden. Shoots over DeRozan. The 18-footer is right on the mark. And that's now 11 points for James Harden. Calderon sets a screen for Lowry. Here's the screen. Pass to Calderon. He feeds it to Warwick. D'Alembert's there. Warwick dishes to Johnson. Jumps up. Warwick, no luck.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic. Simply said, a tremendous rebound and a tremendous dunk. He squared.
He was a man possessed right there, Clark.
Yep. That's the kind of energy that you always get from him night after night.
Here's Lowry. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to DeRozan. 1:05 left to play in the third. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Typically, he's pretty dependable on those open jump shots.
Here's Jennings, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Well, after that poor first half, he's bounced back. He's having a nice second half here.
Lowry kicks to Calderon. Lobs it up there. It's tipped. He passes to Warwick. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Lowry gets a screen from Johnson. Clock at 4. Calderon for 3. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Free throw good, Warwick. And the Raptors with some changes. Valanciunas comes in for Amir Johnson. And Landry Fields sub in for Jose Calderon. And then for Milwaukee, Drew Gooden has checked in for D'Alembert. And it's Barbosa in for Udrih.
Now, even though they're down, I like their mentality. Work it inside and try to create some contact down low.
I like it as well. I mean, you just can't assume that you can shoot your way back into it when you're down. You got to grind it out, and part of that is getting the ball inside.
Now, here is Fields. 8 points for him. And Lowry gets it to go.
What a quick response. Give up a 3, get a 3.
They're a pretty resilient team. I'll give them that. You got to respect them for coming back that way.
Got such a good feel for his shot today, in a really good groove.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks lead by 14. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
Playoff spots hang in the balance. Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks go up against Josh Smith and the Atlanta Hawks this Thursday, 7 o'clock Eastern.
Raptors trail by 14. Lowry and Fields are at the 1 and 2. DeRozan out there with Brandon Wright, and it's Bargnani in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. That's good. DeRozan's got 12 points here in the second half.
I think he anticipated that the defense would be there, and that's why he leaned in like that.
Here's Clark. Lowry covering. D'Alembert inside, defended by Bargnani. Nice shot by D'Alembert.
And what I like watching, Kevin, with this guy is his ability to just chase down rebounds. I mean, he plays so hard hustles from the opening tip till the final buzzer, and it really shows with his work on the offensive glass.
And I'll tell you what else. When it comes to blocking shots, he doesn't just block them. I mean, he rejects them with force. He's a powerful presence down low, no doubt.
Lowry passes to Fields. Stolen by Harden. Here's Clark. Lowry covering. Clark dishes to Barbosa. Kicks it to Clark. And there's the pass to Harden. There's the dish to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Lowry.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense. No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Harden inside the three-point line, and the Bucks miss again.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
And again, no good by Toronto. Bucks leading by 15. Here's Clark. This is to Udo. He kicks to Clark. Harden outside. There's a screen. That flew off the pick and hammers it home.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
Lowry drives in. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Lowry's got 12 points here in the second half. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Clark. Lowry covering. Gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 17.
That's an old-fashioned finish there, guys. Going to the finger roll to get the easy 2.
And Fields kicks to Lowry. Good on the shot.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Bucks leading by 15. Here's Barbosa, and another 3 for Milwaukee. Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. The feed to DeRozan. Shoots from the line. Here's Davis. Oh, the one-hand jam.
No time wasted getting back off the ground when he got his hands on the ball. I like that quickness of jump.
And that's the idea, right? You know, take it back up strong.
Yeah, of course. I mean, no reason to hold on to it any longer than you have to.
They set the pick to the middle. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Look now at the Raptors' upcoming schedule. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Yeah, no question for the Thunder. That's a game they'd really like to have.
Some changes for Toronto. Warwick's checked in, and it's Calderon in for Kyle Lowry. The Bucks also with the sub. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for cool hands. Nice job coming off that screen. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he did a nice job losing his man on a good pick and then just buried the jumper. That is basketball 101 right there, Kevin.
Barbosa, they get it back. Kicks it out to Harden. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Now Calderon. Bargnani, D'Alembert covering. Goes up to the stripe, and he drops that one in.
He is just so good from that range, guys.
You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there.
Bucks leading by 15. Outside Jennings. Kicks it out to Barbosa. From deep. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Barbosa's got 19 points.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second 3 of the half.
That doesn't go either for Bargnani. The Bucks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. DeRozan against Harden. Feeds it to Barbosa. He dishes it to D'Alembert. Back to Barbosa. 6 to shoot. The Bucks working the ball around. Off target from three-point range.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
Well, you're right. Anything less than airtight defense on him will usually result in 3 points.
Jennings with the bucket.
Well, after all those struggles in the first half, he has really picked it up here in the second.
Calderon against Jennings. Here's Warwick. The rebound by the Bucks. Barbosa's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Raptors trail by 20. Fields can't get it to go. Harden outside. It's back to Jennings. He feeds it to Udo. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Fields has got his 4th rebound in this one. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, cold stretch offensively, they desperately need a basket. When the big fella goes up like that, you better get out of the way.
Bucks leading by 18. Harden with it. Passes it to Udo. Working on Warwick. Udo kicks to Barbosa. It's blocked. Here's Fields. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound. Barbosa's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Yeah, the fans not happy at all with that whistle.
And the fans, as you would expect, not allowing their feelings to be kept on mute, they didn't care for that one.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Jose Calderon. The Bucks also with the sub. Clark's checked in. On the wing, DeRozan. Over Harden, and DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one. The Bucks shooting about 47% here in the 4th. Pass to Jennings. He passes it to D'Alembert. Cannot hit, and Toronto will come the other way. And it's Lowry penetrating. The dish to Fields. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Check out the game for Fields. He has 8 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
Yeah, he really is. He's always looking to make the passes. Head up, eyes up, trying to find the open teammate.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Milwaukee now. They lead by 17. Jennings against Lowry. Kicks it out to Harden. Kicks to Clark. Fires from deep. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Warwick. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
Bucks leading by 15. Here's Clark. Outside Jennings. Gives him the lead pass. Harden's shot is good. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
That makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that. Ill-advised shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. I mean, very low percentage shot there.
The pass to D'Alembert with the screen on Fields. Clark, the pass to D'Alembert. Pushes up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Thus far in the game for D'Alembert, he's got 13 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
Yeah, those are always easy points. I mean, when you can get to the line and knock them down, sometimes that's the difference in the game, Clark.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. Raptors trail by 18. Toronto calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Brandon Jennings.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
Fields with the 3. Offensive rebound. Lowry dishes to Bargnani. Over D'Alembert. No good from Bargnani. Bucks leading by 18. Dishes to D'Alembert. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. Lowry's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the feed to Fields. He dishes it to Ward. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Fields can't get it to go. Bucks shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Here's Clark. And the shot is good. Clark's got 27.
That's 4 straight field goals coming inside the paint.
Boy, they're taking it right to him, Steve. And the defense has really been way too passive for my liking.
And that one falls for Clark. And here's Lowry. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Feeds to Fields. Backs him down. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
Here's the screen. Harden kicks to Udo. Back to Harden. He feeds it to Clark. Passes it to Jennings. 4 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. Fast break Toronto. Moving it up to end the drought. No good from Bargnani. Bucks leading by 21. Harden the pass to Clark. Back to Harden. He passes to Jennings. Jacks up a 3. No good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Milwaukee's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Now the dish to Gooden. Backs down. Lets it go. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And the Raptors shooting 47%, pretty solid. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Gets the bucket. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th. The Bucks shooting 40% in the 4th. Here's Henson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
That's good from Henson. Henson hits them both. Now here's Calderon. Pass to Ross. Now the pass to Wright. Shoots over Henson, and that one's good. Wright. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The Bucks shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Here's Calderon.
Yeah, looks like this one's out of reach.
Yep, just a matter of the clock running out now.
Barbosa with the steal. He kicks it to Udrih. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
At 28 points tonight. Taking on a lot of the scoring load was a major help for your team. Did you feel like you were just in the zone?
Nah, I wouldn't say I was in the zone. The points I put up were a result of us following through on our offensive game plan and creating open looks. I just happened to be knocking down the shots when they came to me. That said, it always feels good to put up the numbers I did, but it didn't feel like I was in complete control of the game by any means.